last month, California became the 7th state to ban employers from pulling credit reports of job applicants. Separately, another 19 states currently have pending bills on this issue. And on the federal level, there's a bill seeking to impose a similar ban as well.
A couple of forces at play here. Obviously, there's been a lot of backlash to this move among employers, but let's take a step back. Employers have been doing credit checks for a while now. For what reasons? Remind us of that again.
It pretty much comes down to making sure that the job applicant is a trustworthy individual, someone who they can trust with confidential company information, company money, and even if they have access to, let's say, employee social security numbers if they're working in the human resources department. So it comes down to, is this person trustworthy, or are they likely to create some sort of crime or theft? That's what it comes down to.
So the logic being, if someone doesn't pay their bills on time, they might, again, not be the best candidate to be coming into a work environment. Have we seen more employers, Annamaria, doing these credit checks as the economy has gotten more dire?
A large number of employers are doing this. Currently, about 60% of employers are pulling credit reports on either all job candidates or at least some of them. That is quite a large number, and they are looking for several different things. They're looking to find any sort of credit problems that might trigger red flags for them. A big one, for example, is if the job applicant is in debt collection, if they have outstanding judgments filed against them. Those are two examples that really mean for the employer that they could ultimately reject that candidate.
So obviously the flip side of this is, who are you going to hire these days if you're doing a credit check on everyone? I mean, isn't there, because of the housing crisis, because of the high unemployment, so many people out there whose credit scores may have been dinged, maybe through no fault of their own, at least, if they had been in a better situation.
That's what a lot of consumer advocates are saying, as well as the states that have enacted these laws. They're saying that the past few years have been really harsh to people, even people who have had good credit reports and good credit scores, for example. If somebody loses their job and they're unable to pay their bills, what's going to happen? Chances are they're going to lose their home to foreclosure.
Right.
Chances are they might have to, they might end up just owing a lot of debt. Why should this be held against somebody who lost their job, fell into hard times, and is now trying to find work again? The states are saying that without these laws, it basically becomes this really sort of vicious cycle where the unemployed person, their credit report is ruined because they're unemployed, and then they can't find work because of their credit report.
Do they have to let you know if you're a job applicant that they are doing this credit check? Do they have to get your permission?
It is required under law that the employers need to tell job candidates that they're planning on pulling their credit report, and that the job candidate needs to give the employer permission by effectively signing off in writing that they are permitting them to do this.
Right.
They have the option not to give them permission, but of
course,
what that
they
means
think you're not going to get
is
the
that
job,
they
right.
might not get that job.
Yeah.
Instead, what people are suggesting is that, okay, sign off on the paper,
Right.
but right then and there, tell the employer, listen, during the past year, I came to some hard times. Here's what happened to me.
Headed off at the pass, they're
Exactly.
saying. And a lot more states, as you say, are starting to ban this. We'll keep an eye on it. Thanks for being with us, Annamaria Andriotis of
Thank you.
Smart Money.